I'm here with my friends Alexis, Martha, and Johnny, and we're sitting down to a meal that's called Nyotaimori, which in Japanese means female body presentation. It's an art form in Japan. We are not really allowed to talk to our model. There is a velvet wall, as it were, between us and the presenter of this fabulous feast.
But the last thing you want to do is make her laugh. Heaven forbid one of these flowers should slide off.
Flowers? One of those little maki rolls? What do you mean?
If you ever want to try smoked salmon at home, it will stick directly on the body and you can make your own panties.
You can drape it?
You can drape it.
Smoked salmon. Did you say the word panties?
Bathing suit.
Oh, a smoked salmon bathing. So you did say the word panties.
I did say the word panties. And an asparagus skirt. There's all sorts of things you can do with food on the body.
Do you ever have any folks that write in? I mean, you know, because, you know, with your hat as a sex columnist, do you ever get people who write in who are talking about incorporating foods with their love life?
I had one gentleman write in who's looking for help to keep the little admiral saluting longer, because as he's getting older, he's losing his stamina, and has nothing to do with anything other than age and your testosterone kind of winding down. So I've had, you know, I wrote a column about that, and that was just vitamins, zinc, potassium, and there's nothing like visual stimulation either.
It could be a short skirt as well as a skirt steak. I mean, it just depends on what you're sort of into. One of the things that I find really interesting is that eating well has become a class privilege in a lot of countries. There's a freshness factor and expense factor here. To enjoy food at this level is a privilege on a lot of different levels, which also I think heightens the experience. This is a very, very special thing, even for those that can afford to do it.
But I mean, even if you don't have the money for a setup like this, you could just get an artichoke, which those play hard to get. They've got the little prickly thorns. You trim them away, you spread the leaves apart after you've blanched it. There's purples and yellows and whites, all these really unexpected colors, and it's the flower, the sex organ of the plant. You dive in, past the prickly choke, and you'll feel something like velvet, which is the heart of the artichoke. Now, I mean, this is just a $3 vegetable that you can buy and then enjoy, and then dip into green goddess dressing or something.
Could you describe the whole artichoke thing again? Because I am just right now. That was fantastic. You got to write a book about this stuff.
All right, I'll think about it.
Wow. I hadn't thought about an artichoke in quite those terms.
I will never think of an artichoke the same way again.
The other thing that's amazing sitting here is that there's also that aroma of fresh fish and citrus and the flowers. Smell plays a large part.
I think aroma is so important. There's this strong thing we call scent memory.